Hello guys, welcome to my channel Life Beyond Borders. This is Olubenga, your friend once again. It's been a while. I don't usually show my face in the videos on this channel, but once in a while I just try to bring out this tired and handsome face to you guys, just to let you know that a real person is behind this channel, right? And to connect with me physically, right? So thank you for hanging around in this channel. In today's video, I am going to be bringing to you the University of Michigan at Dearborn, where you will have the opportunity to apply for free to that university, especially for fall 2025. They have an application deadline that is coming up in February, and you have the opportunity not to pay their $60 application fee. So in this video, I'm going to show you how not to pay their $60 application fee. Wow. So how can you get access to submitting your application to the University of Michigan at Dearborn for free without paying their $60 application fee? So that's what I want to show you in this video. So let's get straight to my laptop. All right, so this is the website of University of Michigan-Dearborn. So make sure that you are actually visiting the right university. There's University of Michigan and there's University of Michigan-Dearborn. So I am on the website of University of Michigan-Dearborn, right? So, and this is their portal. So the first thing we want to check is we want to check the programs that they have in the school, all right? Then later on, I'm going to show you how you can get access to their application fee waiver, how you can know the time that you'll be able to get access to the application fee waiver. All right, so let's start with the programs that they have. So let's click on academics and find your program. All right, so here you will see the programs that they have, masters and BA, that's bachelor and all of that. So but usually, like I say, I always like to use the filter in any university's website. So program type, let's restrict it. So if you're interested in bachelor, if you're interested in accelerated bachelor or master's program, you can actually use this filter. All right, so let's click on masters and doctoral program. So click on apply. Yeah, so when we click on apply, it filtered away the bachelor's program and brings to us only the masters and PhD program. So master in apply and computational mathematics. So you can click on any of them to view more information about the programs. All right, so this one is online. So anyone that is online, if you actually want to study abroad, that you want to travel to these schools to study there, you may want to skip the online program. But if if you have the money to do online program, or if you are not interested in traveling, then you can go after the online program. So but majority of the people viewing my channel, they are actually interested in studying abroad. All right, so this is a doctoral program. It's for like a PhD program. So masters in bioengineering and all of that. You can click on load all program and it's going to load everything. So these are a masters in business administration and supply chain management. It's a dual program, so you may want to look further in that. Okay, so this is PhD in computer and information science. All right, so several of them. So you just want to make sure that you check the program you want to apply for here. The education, ED education is a doctoral program like PhD. This is engineering, a doctoral program in engineering too. All right, PhD in electrical, electronics, and computer engineering. So name them. You want to check all the programs that they have here. So yeah, so these are all the programs they actually have. They have some online program, and then they have the ones that are in person. So like all these ones that we have seen that does not have online, it's actually in person. So those are the ones you may likely want to apply to. Mechanical science and engineering PhD. So you can apply to that also. So they have masters and PhD program, industrial and system engineering PhD. So master's program, PhD program here at the University of Michigan and Dearborn. So you want to choose whichever program you want. Just click on it and read more information about the department. For instance, this is the computer and information science PhD, and you want to read more about it, blah, 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 and all of that. Come down here, they have other information for you, the program details, the application requirements is here. All right. And if you look at the application requirements, let's see. I'm just using this particular one as an example. So to be considered for admission, you only need a bachelor's or master's degree in engineering. All right. A GPA of 3.2. Okay. That's over 4. So you may have to actually need to convert your CGPA. Right on my channel here, I have a video where I show you a powerful tool you can use to convert your CGPA from a 5.0 system or any system you use in your country to the US 4.0 system. So you may likely want to check out that video. Right. So, and then these are other things they require: a personal statement, statement of purpose, a professional letter of recommendation. So they require statement of purpose and personal statement. And when you see a school or a program require for these two like this, they are different. They are two different letters. Actually, they may look similar, but they are different. So again, I have a video on how to write a statement of purpose right here on my channel. So you may want to check that out also. And then this is the application deadline for this. All right. So February 1st for fall, if you are considering fall, and fall is where we have most of the funding. So you may want to look at that. And then they have their link to their graduate scholarship. All right. So that means they have funding, they have scholarship in this university. All right. So we have seen the program that they have. So you may want to check out other programs. I just use that one as an example. So you may want to check out which program you are interested in and which one align with what you have studied. All right. So the next thing we want to check is their admission details, right? So here we are here on their admission page, and let's click on how to apply. Click on how to apply, and it's going to bring out several information. What other things do we want to check? Let's look at the application deadline. All right. So the application deadline is dependent on the department or the college or the faculty. So if you are applying to engineering and computer science program, the deadline is fall. For fall is February 1st. For winter is August 1st. Most likely you want to apply to fall. So February 1st. Okay. For College of Education, Health and Human Services, their priority deadline is March 1st. Their final deadline is May 15th. Priority deadlines, those who submit at that deadline or before that deadline, they will be given priority for admission and especially for scholarship. So the others, if there's space left, that's when you'll be given. So if you target priority deadline, it's not a 100% guarantee, but you are in the priority list, right? But if you target the final deadline, you will only be given consideration if there are spaces left or if they have funding left, more like a leftover kind of thing. So you may want to consider that. Then the College of Arts and Science, their deadline is March 15. So all other programs are rolling admission. Rolling admission means you get admission depending on the time you submit, right? So you may want to put those things into consideration. So let's look at the basic requirements, basic admission requirements. All right. So completion of a 4-year bachelor's degree, that's the admission requirement. And there's something that is stated here which is important, that I think they don't accept ND or HND, right? So they don't accept ND or HND in this school. I don't know, except you email maybe their graduate coordinator to explain better if there are one or two things they want you to do to convert that. But they are actually noted here that they don't accept, even if it is evaluated, except probably you evaluate it using the credential evaluation that they provided in their website here, which you have to pay for. I've checked that out. So you may want to consider that. You want to put that into consideration. This school also, let's check their English proficiency requirement. That means, what I mean English proficiency, like do they require you to write Toefl and all of that? So let's click on this English proficiency requirement information. So they have more information here. In terms of English proficiency, let's scroll down. So let's check the GRE information. Our programs do not require the GRE or GMAT. So it's stated boldly here that the GRE registration is optional, right? So, but if you receive it, it will be applied, it will be added to your application, but it's not required. All right. So that's very important. So these are the code if you want to submit it, but like they already stated that it's not compulsory. All right. So let's look at English proficiency test. Any applicant whose native language is not English must demonstrate English proficiency. All right. Submit the score or meet the criteria of exemption. So what are their criteria for exemption? Okay. Applicants are exempt from providing English proficiency score if they meet one of the following. If you earn your degree from US, Australia, or UK, or if you earn your degree from institution where the language of instruction is exclusively English. All right. And you will need to submit a document to back that up, maybe a document from your school. For some schools, they issue what they call English proficiency letter. They give you that so that you can, send it to any school that require you to prove your English proficiency. So if you study from a school where English is the language of instruction, then you are not required to submit Toefl. Instead, you can submit a letter from your school or a document to show that you studied in English. So this is amazing. University of Michigan, Dearborn, they have programs, a lot of programs you can apply to. GRE is not required. English proficiency test can be waived if you study in an English-speaking institution. So before we go to the information about application fee waiver, let's also check if this school have funding or if their programs have funding. Now, if you are new on this channel and you are yet to subscribe, I don't know what you are waiting for, because on this channel I share scholarship tips, strategies of funding opportunities around the world, US, UK, Canada. Very soon I'll be bringing to you scholarship opportunities in Europe also. So you want to do well to subscribe to this channel, all right, so that you can get access to those content immediately I release them, right? And click the notification bell also. So right here, I'm on the College of Engineering and Computer Science website, and they have a lot of funding, package that they have here. So like I always say, if one department, if you can find funding details on one department, there's likelihood that it's going to be on other departments too. So you just need to check their information about funding. So and they have here that they have, non-resident scholarship. They have them here. You can click on the link to see more about that. They have graduate student assistantship. All right. So this is another information. If they can have graduate assistantship opportunity, you know, then it is important for you to consider that. That's what we usually look for. So as you can see here, they say graduate student instructor or graduate student research assistantship funding opportunities are reserved for PhD students. In some instances, opportunities may be available to master's level students. All right. So for their graduate assistantship position is reserved for PhD students, and sometimes they could consider master's students also. So you may want to put this into consideration. And like I always say, and as you can even see on this school's website, you don't need a master's to apply to a PhD. So if you have the opportunity, why not just apply for a PhD so that you can have more opportunity to get access to funding. So you can check this out. There's some other external funding that you can have access to, for women pursuing doctoral dissertation research. This is a funding opportunity and the like. So if you have it for this particular department, definitely in other departments they will have their funding information. So we have confirmed that this school actually, some of their programs have funding for you in form of graduate assistantship and scholarship. So you may want to explore that. So that means this is a good school to apply to. Just make sure you do more findings. So back to the home page, how do you get access to application fee waiver? Now, this school is going to be having an information session. And in that information session, they are going to be waiving their $60 application fee. So let's get access to that event. Let's see the event itself, the information session, what date is going to be happening, and now you can, be part of it and make sure you don't miss it. So let's click on events. See the button events here. Let's click on events. Okay, so let's clean this one, clean this place, and come to event start date. Because I already know the date of the information session itself. It's on 14th of January. So let's click on 14 and click apply to see all the events that's going to be happening on 14th of January. So now this is the event that we are looking for. So for their doctoral program, they have a virtual chat or a virtual information session, which is going to be coming up, on Tuesday, January 14, 2025. And it's going to be between 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Now, you may want to check the time. It's going to be in Michigan time. So whichever time zone your country or your city is, you want to convert it to their time zone here. So make sure you take note of that. So let's click on this for more information, the doctoral programs virtual information session. So if you are able to join them for this virtual information session, you can see that you will get your questions answered and learn how to complete your application. Then, this is interesting, guys. Attendees will have their $60 application fee waived. Don't miss this opportunity. I don't know if you want to miss it, all right? The application deadline itself is February 1st, okay? But this information session is going to be January 14th. So that means they're going to be giving you like 16 days in between this particular time and February 1st to submit your application. And what are the programs that are qualified for this? Guys, it's only doctoral program. So if you're applying to a master's program, you may want to pay the application fee, which is not much. Anyway, it depends on your country and your conversion rate, right? The currency conversion rate. But $60 application fee is applicable to everyone who is applying to this school, except those who are applying for the PhD program. So if you're applying for their PhD program and you find yourself, make sure you find yourself in this virtual information session. For those who don't know what virtual information session is, it is it's a session that the school organized for those who want to apply to their school, so that you can have opportunity to meet with maybe faculty member or school officials, that you can ask them questions, maybe questions about your application or some of the information on their website that you are not clear about. So sometimes they give incentive to invite, so that they will have a lot of people to attend that session. They will use application fee waiver as an incentive to invite you, and that's what they are doing. Don't miss this opportunity. So guys, these are the programs that they have that qualifies for this application fee waiver: automotive systems and mobility, the doctoral program in engineering, electrical and computer engineering, doctoral program, computer and information science. Majorly they are science and engineering programs. Those are the ones they are waiving the application fee for, and that's what they want to address in the information session. I think most of their PhD program are in this engineering and science field. If you did not study engineering or science course, you can, share this information with your friends. They will need it. Just share the video with them that, hey, I found a school that they can apply to for free in the US. And some of them will be very glad in it. Some of them even have a good application profile that they can use to apply. So what you just basically need to do is to fill in your name, your first name, your last name. Your last name is your surname, your email. Then you select the program of interest here. All right. After selecting program and interest, the start date, you put fall 2025. Don't go and choose winter 2026, fall 2025, all right? And then put your street address, city, state, zip code. If you don't know it, you can leave it, all right? Since they did not put star asterisk, that means it's not that important. You put your country, you put your date of birth, and you click on agree and click on submit, all right? So when you submit like that, that means they have your name already and your email. So they are going to be sending a reminder to you so that you don't miss the information session. So, but apart from that, you yourself, you want to put it on your calendar and remind yourself, make sure you don't miss these guys, and remember to convert the time, all right? This time, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., convert it, all right? So, for instance, let me go to Google and see how you can do that. This is University of Michigan. Definitely, it's in the state of Michigan. So you can, so that you don't want to disturb yourself, you can see, I hope you can see my browser. Let me use this. Just say 12 p.m. in Michigan to Lagos time. All right. Can you see? So 12 p.m. So that means Michigan use EST. All right. So 12 p.m. in Michigan is 6 p.m. in Lagos. So guys, you don't want to miss it. Make sure you convert the time so that you don't miss it, so that you don't go and be looking forward to it in 12 p.m. Lagos time, whereas it's going to be 6 p.m. in Lagos, or vice versa. So whichever time zone you use in your own city, probably your own is Ghana, you can say, okay, 12 p.m. in Michigan to Accra or whatever, Kumasi time. Okay, it's 5 p.m. It's going to be 5 p.m. in Kumasi. So that's how to convert. So when you see a time or a date and time like that in some of these schools in the US, UK, and Canada and the likes, or Europe, you want to make sure you convert the time. It applies to deadline too. They can say the deadline of this application is so date, and then they put the time. Or even if they don't put the time, that the deadline is applicable to their own country. So if you submit it based on your own time, you may miss out. All right. So guys, don't miss this virtual information session if you want your $60 application fee to be waived for the doctoral program at the University of Michigan-Dearborn. All right. So we have confirmed this university, they are willing to waive their $60 application fee for you. All right. It's not for everybody. It is only those who are diligent to attend this session. All right. So if you write them after this session to waive it for you, they may likely not answer you. So they have that, and they have scholarship, they have opportunities, they have funding opportunities and scholarship for you. And we have already seen that GRE is not required, and also they are waiving the English proficiency test, TOEFL, IELTS, and all of the likes. They are not required. So guys, get ready to apply. If I were you, you start your application, start writing your statement of purpose, start filling the application itself. All right, and so that you can send your, you can inform your recommenders, your recommendation letter can come in even probably before the information session, but you will not submit your application. All right, so that you will have enough time to do that. So guys, University of Michigan-Dearborn, they are willing to waive their $60 application fee, and they have amazing funding package for you. So make sure that you submit your application to this school. Take advantage of this opportunity before it is too late. All right. So if you have watched this video to the end or to this point, thank you very much. Click the like button if you know this is a valuable content to you. Let YouTube know that this is a valuable content so that YouTube can recommend it to others like you who are looking for scholarship opportunities like this. And it's also a way of showing appreciation for this value that is brought to you, right? So click the like button, share this with your friends, and make sure you are subscribed to this channel, right? Remember, the link to this school and all the pages that I've shared with you will be in the description of this video, and I've already shown you how to do that. So if you skip this video to this point, you may probably want to go back and watch it from the beginning so that you don't miss out on the important part of the video. Remember that the opportunities are there for you to grab. Just go out there and grab the opportunities. God bless you.